So, good afternoon everyone. I hope you like that little montage. I have missed doing them. I just haven't really had the time or inspiration to do anything like that, but I did it. I've just been doing some YouTube stuff, and I think that's what made me do it, because I just got bored of editing me and just me. So I was like, you know what, I'll stick some B-rolly, slow motion-y stuff in. Anyway, I haven't filmed anything since the last episode, which if you want to see the video you can go check the card up here. But yeah, so this is it. Yeah, I've used all Renogy gear pretty much this time, and the reason is that I think it's really good. Like, so this, I would recommend this system to anyone looking for to be able to live in van, but also not have to think about their electrics at all. It just all does itself. So we got one of these MIDI fuse boxes again, which I installed in the other van. Then we've got the fuse box here, as you can see, which is just the blade fuse box like normal. And then if I spin you around a bit more, there we are, and bring you down. So here, if we have a look around here, we can see that here is a 1000 watt Renogy inverter. This thing is a beast. It peaks 2000 watts. It's not very big, to be honest. I haven't got big hands. That's like 2 of my hands. I've seen 1500 watt inverters like almost twice that size, and obviously they're not twice the size. Here, basically inputs, there's a kettle lead, and it has an auto transfer switch on. This Renogy inverter does. This is the only inverters that I seem to think they sell, and it's only 150 quid, or it was. I think I might have got it on offer. But 150 quid for a 1000 watt inverter, peaks at 2000 watts, and has an auto transfer switch. I mean, you can't win. Like, Renogy, well done. And it also even comes with, by default, a little remote switch. So I'm going to stick that on the end of the bed next to wherever the 240 socket is, and you can just flick the inverter on and off, as easy as that. So you put that in there. It's even got a little relay, as you can see. That's just turned on my other light. So then there's the Renogy shunt, which is a 500 amp shunt, and it's also got a screen up over there which has a little icon of a battery with a level meter with the amount of amp hours, and then also whether you're charging or discharging. It has little arrows, and it also tells you the voltage, the amps, whether it's plus or minus, along with the watts next to that, and then also the percentage, and also the time remaining for discharging or until fully charged. It's an awesome little screen. Honestly, I would recommend this little thing for 70 quid. You can't beat it. This thing though, this is amazing. There is one flaw, which I'll get to in a second. So this is the Renogy 50 amp version of the MPPT and B2B charger. So it does both your alternator and your solar all in one. So you've got solar positive, alternator positive, battery positive, and then common negative there. So you've just got 4 terminals, and then you've got a couple of little connectors in the side of this when you unscrew these. And you can put different attachments in there. I'll get to this in a sec. And a temperature sensor, and also it comes with a ignition wire for smart alternators. And then yeah, so this little Bluetooth thing, this is amazing. You get a little Renogy app, and it has a little solar section, and it tells you the solar voltage, the solar amps, the solar watts, and then it also shows you the volts of the battery, and then the amps coming into the battery. And then you've got a history tab, and it logs all the data within the app, and it's really cool. So if anyone's getting this, I would recommend the little Bluetooth thing over the screen, because they do sell a screen for this, but it's even more expensive than the Bluetooth one, so I get the Bluetooth one for that. I've also got the garage floor matting in, recommended by Luke's Vanlife. It's nice foam soft matting for garages, but it pretty much covers all of underneath a van bed, It is a little bit short, but I'll just bring the other flooring, the laminate flooring, up to that. I've also got the diesel heater in, and the tank's just temporarily mounted on the bulkhead, but that's working a treat too, and keeps it very nice and toasty in here with all the insulation. I still obviously have to get the van panelled out. I'm just need to do these recesses, but I'm really not looking forward to it. So anyway, I will update you guys in a bit once I've, or well, not in a bit, in a few days, once I've done these recesses, because I really want to get them done, because then I can start cladding, and then it'll be a shell, and then pretty much all that's left to do is like building things and then plumbing things, and let's go. So good morning everyone. It has been a while. So I did start this video, I believe, with the shots in the morning. You will have already seen that, obviously. And then I've forgotten to shoot anything else, and I can't even remember what stage the van was at. Obviously now you can see this cladding. It's going up about 1 or 2 pieces a day. It's very slow, but I've already got 2 bits on today. No, I haven't. That's a lie. I've got 1 bit on. So I mean it's slow. But hopefully I'm going to get another 2 or 3 bits on. And yeah, get this cladded by the end of this week. And then I can really start, well, I'll start building the bulkhead. And cut the window out the existing bulkhead. And then build the kitchen pretty much. I've just been at an awesome meet with a load of people, and yeah, if you want to see that, you can go check the card up here, because I believe it will already be out. I've got loads of videos, and I need to basically just sit down and work out what the hell order they're going in and what I'm doing. But so far, you know, I'm filming and trying to upload weekly. I've now got enough videos to upload weekly, but I want to keep these episodes quite live. And when the last one went out, that was going to be the week. This was going to be like uploaded from the previous week, but this will be the next week. So this video that you're watching will be 2 weeks of progress. Slowly clouding up, isn't it? It's winter. That's a bit better. If I put my hand there and stop the glare from the skylight. So yeah, I'm got 1 recess box done. I need to do the other 3 and put the wheel on the back, and then clad all the doors. Yeah, it's slow, but I'm hoping that I can bash out a solid week, because I've had loads of extra work on top of this van, which I was not really expecting, but is much needed because wood prices are crazy and pretty much ate all my money. Yeah, well, it's going well so far. I'm not sure if you saw all of the electrics totally finished. Here they are. I'm very proud of them. Again, sorry for the cloudiness. I did just bring this camera in from outside. Yeah. But, yeah, so we got a hook up on the outside, and it comes in to the inverter, and then it goes out the inverter into a consumer unit and to this socket here, and there will be another one in the kitchen, I think. Sorry, this is getting really bad. I think I'm going to leave you and come back once I've got this extra bit of cladding on. I've been having to put the 3 metre lengths up and then put an extra 50 centimetres. Not sure if I showed you, I probably have. Titan nail gun. Oh, it's been a lifesaver. I absolutely love this thing. And then there's this Evo stick wood glue that's polyurethane based, and it's just amazing. It slowly expands, so it'll fill any gaps, and it sets in 5 minutes. Look at that. All the way down here. And I got another box in there. The reason I put these 2 in is because the cladding actually needs to nail in. I've got this corner really nice. This one was done in half the time. Got all these bits on today, and also around the sliding door. The rail comes on the inside, unlike the Citroens and Peugeots and Fiats. But yeah, I managed to get it looking like really tidy, because I was going to put a bit of wood down to cover the rail, because I thought like it would look like that bit there. But no, it's literally just that bottom bit of the rail, and then that's where the slider runs. This is the bit that comes up, and that bit there you really won't see because the bulkhead wall will come up to about there anyway. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And also, obviously I've got a batten here that comes flush, and all the cladding's nice and flush with it. I will put some rope down there, but it won't reach all the way. But up here, I just glued a little bit of wood in just to make it look like that one as well. And it looks super neat. Yeah, honestly, this bit's turned out really nice. Done from about here to here in about a couple of hours. Now I've just built this box, and then I'm just going to clad this quickly because this won't take long. And then, yeah, it's now Saturday. I want to finish all the cladding, get a bulkhead shelf on there, get some wheel arch boxes on them, and then start the kitchen next week, which probably will still be in this video because I've put so little content in this video. Good morning everyone. It is a lovely sunny but frosty, I was going to say morning. It is just about still morning. We have 12 minutes remaining until it's not morning. I've been doing stuff. I went into town and got some more paint because I ran out, painted the walls as you can see from here, and bought another DeWalt T-Stack box to put all my cables in, to empty a crappy plastic underbed thing that just fallen apart. But that thing is still full somehow. I don't know how. And literally all my stuff is filling the whole of the area under the bed. I have a lot of tools. That's only tools. My like personal stuff and personal clothes all fit in one little box because I'm very minimal. Not when it comes to tools though. Anyway, yeah, so getting on with the bulkhead today. I've got a couple of lights in next to the skylight, which I've just opened. No switch yet, just still stuff hanging out the walls. Sorry, it's all very overexposed. And yeah, just working out how to do the bulkhead, because it's got like I'm keeping the main bulkhead, the old bulkhead, if I make it exposed. There you are. And as you can see, it sticks out there. So what I'm having to do is cut these funny little bits of wood here that go there, and it's basically going to be made out of two frames. There'll be one frame for the bottom and then another frame for the top, and there'll be the window cut out, and then this funny edge here where it's all at an angle. I'll just wait to see what happens with that. I really don't know at the moment. Yeah, it's coming along lovely though. Absolutely getting there, slowly but surely. Hopefully this week I will have the kitchen done. That is the aim. Yeah, I really hope so. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little frosty morning montage too, because I thought I'd stick a couple of them in this video, and hopefully get on a more regular basis. And I've also took some pictures, so I'll post them sometime too, when I get time, if I get time. Sorry, I'm at a shop. Yeah, I've just been really busy working on my van, other people's vans, all sorts of vans. Really busy, and I haven't yet got anything booked, although it looks like something's already coming in for this week and it's only Monday. I don't want to do anything this week, I just want to do my own van. Anyway, enough rambling from me. I will put a video out on the Wednesday of this week, which you will have seen, and that will be my car tour because I'm halfway through editing that, and then this will go up on the Sunday. And this is the last 2 weeks, so it's pretty up to date to be fair. And then I've got a meet from the last weekend which will go out the Wednesday coming for you lot. So yeah, it's getting there. Trying to stay on top of this YouTube stuff, although I haven't uploaded a video in like 15 days. Anyway, enough of me rambling as I already said, and I'll see you later. Oh, and yesterday I hooked the B2B MPPT Renogy thing, the all-in-one thing, to the engine battery, and because it's a lovely sunny day, the batteries haven't been charged for a while, but they're getting there, 95%. Not that you can actually see that. But as you can see, this alternator dot is flashing, because I remember reading that it trickle charges your alternate, well, not your alternator, your starter battery when it's when your leisure battery's full. So that's really cool to actually see it doing it. Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the next day, I believe. So I've done quite a bit. Obviously I showed you the walls last time. Now there is a new wall with a hole to the cab, cladded up to there because one, the windows are faff, and two, now it's cladded up to there, I can at least get on with the kitchen, which is started, I can tell you that. Oh, you can't even see the cladding, just realised that. But yeah, it's cladded, painted green up to just beneath the window, as you can see there. And there's a little light switch here poking at the insulation, and yeah, so this is all insulated, cladded, painted, diesel tanks on, and then the kitchen framing is happening right now. So if I take you and give you a little sneak, or just show you, because like, you know, it's not sneaky at all. Anyway, here we are. So first I'm doing plywood or, you know, sheet material kitchen, and yeah, it's going quite well. Pocket holes and the ultimate Evo stick polyurethane wood glue that goes in a gun, and it's amazing because if you need to like glue upways, normal bottle is like gravity fed, whereas this isn't. You can, and it also expands a little bit, so it'll fill any gaps, and it is so strong, and it sets in like 5 minutes. And it doesn't get affected by cold because it sets faster with water. If you add water, if you dampen the surface, it dries faster. That is not a promotion, that is just amazing glue. Here's the cooker, and that is going to go there with a shelf underneath it and a cupboard. Well, no, well, it's going to sit on the shelf and there'll be a cupboard beneath. Here obviously is going to be the bench seat. Literally the height of that toolbox is going to be like the height of the seat. And then there'll be a lip cushion on the back that will fold down into the single bed. And then here I'm going to have 2 drawers where the water tank is, and then a cupboard above there so you can access, there'll be a shelf above the water tank. So that's that. And then here there's going to be a small little thing, just a small cupboard. It may have like a bin in, and you know, you could put like, I don't know, brushes and maybe some hooks on the inside. I don't know. It's just ideas at the moment still. And then here's the diesel tank, which you can't see because it's well overexposed. There you are. That's going to sit like that. And then the fridge is going to come out on drawer runners. Not like that. Fridge is going to come out on drawer runners, which fit perfectly still in front of the diesel tank, which I totally forgot. Of course, the diesel tank's going there. And the sink will be centered with the little hole here, so you'll be able to watch out the front windscreen while doing washing up. And then the cooker will get ventilation from the opening portholes, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out up here. And also wheel arch boxes, because of course I was just pointing at them then. That one was a faff because the diesel heater is so close, but yeah, and they're all insulated behind there as well with the plastic insulation. And then I've still got these 2 recesses to do, which I do really want to get done today, because you know, when something just drags on, you put it off for so long that it just becomes not funny anymore. Well, that is these recesses. I put them off. I was going to do it before the cladding, and now all the cladding's done. I'm on the kitchen. I built a bulkhead wall, and I still haven't done these 2 back ones. The only reason I've done the front ones is because I had to fit the cladding to it. But yeah, I really need to do the back ones and paint them. I'm going to put a bit of ply down there, level with that batten, just over the batten, and I'll follow the contour of the bulkhead perfectly, well, as perfectly as I can, and then maybe put some rope down, and this black bit will be hessianed, so you can't see any of the rivets and stuff. Yeah, amazing, getting there, very, very, very slowly, but getting there. So, good evening everyone. It has been those few days. It's now Saturday night. This video has to go up tomorrow. So you will be literally seeing me yesterday, which is a very rare occurrence. But as you can see, the kitchen unit is all now one thing, all screwed together. Every single unit's made, and I know exactly what I'm doing now with the kitchen. All the plumbing stuff has arrived. It's in the sink, just above the fridge. And I've started one bench seat down here. well, I've finished framing it. Just need to frame the other one, and then they're going to have pallet wood along the front, and then the bed's going to have ply, which will be painted the same colour as everything else. This bloody skylight fascia as well I need to sort out, because the cover isn't long enough to hide the insulation and stuff, which is pretty standard on any van where you decent insulate it. Yeah, still haven't got around to doing that. Put a bit of insulation in because I cut the window, and then there was loads of cold air coming through, so sealed that up roughly. Yeah, so progress is happening. Didn't get as much done as I'd like to, but then I was just being a bit lazy half the day and just well, looking at internet plans, because I'm about to change my internet from one provider to another. So bit busy on that, and then I've got to edit this video tonight. I haven't started at all, and I have to get it up for tomorrow, which is going to be a mission and a half with the internet around here. Anyway, you don't really need to know about all of that or care. The ceiling still needs sanding and then a coat of varnish. Flipping every single door still needs doing. I want this to be finished by a week when you're watching this, so next Sunday. Well, photographable, not finished, photographable, because that little trip I was on about, I still maybe doing that. Well, most probably, yeah, I've pretty much decided. Yeah, just going to go on a little adventure in the car, really. Yeah, so I want to get it posted, because there will be very little interest this time of year. So I want to get it up, posted, and then it can just slowly gather in interest, and I'll set a date that viewings are welcome by, and that will be the date that it will be officially finished, which will be like a week after I get back. So I've got 2 weeks. I have 14 days to finish this van, which I think's doable, but that's if I really work on it. And I literally I've spent like 500 quid today, and I've got all this stuff here, and I've spent an extra 500 quid. I've ordered things online. It's just all the little things, they just add up, and everything's gone up in price. Like drawer runners, I spent 100 quid on 2 drawer runners. It's like, what? Yeah. Honestly, if you think of building a van, we did my mum's in under £1,000. That'd probably be very unlikely now, but you could do it for under £2,000 if you looked for everything used, you took your time, and then you reclaimed bits, and you just thought about every single thing, everything you spent money on. You just had to think about, had a look else, thought of alternate ideas, and you can do it pretty cheap. But I want to bosh this one out, and I want it to be top quality. That's why I bought everything new, because normally I try and go used, but if I'm selling a new camper and I want to get the decent money for it, then I gotta spend decent money on it. It's going to be about 10-11 grand all in, I reckon, for the actual conversion. So not cheap, put it that way. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with how it's coming along. Need to get the rest of the lights in, switch panel, 2 overhead cupboards. I still think I need to buy 2 or 3 sheets of ply, which is, yeah, just go through ply. I bought 1 sheet of ply for my last van. That was it. Yeah, well, you know, you'll see. So there'll be probably one more video on this build, which will be that final week. Well, no, it'll be this week coming. And then when that goes up, that will be like the photographable state, so you'll get an idea of exactly what it is, and I'll give you a little show round. And then I'll probably do a tour when it's actually finished. But I really don't know. That's dependent on many of other things. Yeah, I'm really liking this, and well, I don't really know what else to say, really. If you've got any questions, and if you like this video, then give it a like. And yeah, like I say, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe and ding that bell. I'm at 1,041 subscribers today, so very much appreciate it. As I said, any more than 1,000 is just, yeah, it's just mind-blowing. And I'm very much appreciated that I got to 1,000. And as I've said before, this channel will not be monetized because I hate ads, and I personally don't actually watch anyone's ads because I have ad blocker. So it'd be mean to put it on my videos, and I purposely, by the way, use copyrighted music in order to deter YouTube from putting music on my videos, because I believe if it's copyrighted music, the the money goes to the creators. So yeah, so they're not going to be tempted to put it on because they're not going to make anything out of it either. Anyway, enough rambling. I'll see you guys. Yeah, that car video only went out on Friday, not Wednesday, because internet speeds, as I said. So hopefully I can get this one out at 11 o'clock. And then next week, what? Next week I have the other weekend I went to, the little meetup. I think that's going to be quite a cool video, maybe quite funny. They never get the best views, but if you are interested, as I say, hit that subscribe button for the little secret meetups that we go to. You can have a look at those in a preview. Anyway, see you guys next week.